is not what I do. It's the wrong kind of place to be thinking of you. It's the wrong time for somebody new. It's a small crime, and I got no excuse. Is that right? Yeah. To give my gun away when it's loaded. That right? Yeah. If you don't shoot it, how am I supposed to hold it? That right? Yeah. To give my gun away when it's loaded. That right? Is that right with you? No. Away from your sleep, the drying of your tears today. We escape, we Heck and get dressed before you fall. The here's us before. Oh, hell breaks loose. It always goes like this. Could have predicted it. I'm so naive to think you loved me for me. Kissed as I ran upstage, too old to play this game. I guess you're still growing up at 30. Were you surprised by me when you took me home? When the glamour wore off, reduced to skin and bone, I can't even tell who you want to know. I'm a goddess on stage, human when we're I don't want it, and I don't want to want you. But in my dreams I seem to be more honest, and I must admit you've been in quite a few. 'Cause Hades' comet, it comes around more than I do. But you're all it takes for me to break a promise. Silly me to fall in love with you. With you. I don't even know myself at all. I thought I would be happy, but no. But the more I try to push it, I realize I gotta let go of control. Gotta let it happen. Gotta let it happen. Gotta let it happen. Why? Gotta let it happen. And it's just a spark, but it's enough to keep me going. And when it's dark out, no one's around, it keeps glowing. Leave me out with the waste. This is not what I do. It's the wrong kind of place to be thinking of you. It's the wrong time for somebody new. It's a small crime, and I got no excuse. Is that right? Yeah. To give my gun away when it's loaded. Is that right? Yeah. If you don't shoot it home. Gosh, I nearly set myself on fire. Good evening, my beautiful beings. And welcome to the extremely fire-safe Thursday night stream. Whoa, I nearly just lit up the whole show immediately. I hope you're all having the most magical Thursday evening. What the heck, evening? Going live at 9 o'clock just feels... It feels more fancy, it feels more formal, it feels more official. This feels like a real legitimate gig. And evenings will always feel that way for me. I don't know why. Evenings just feel fancy. And so I wore my fancy elven gown for the occasion, because sometimes you just have to become an elf of an evening. Hi, my beautiful beans. I hope you're all having the most incredible week. I love you all so much. Oh my God, I've missed you so much since the Sunday show. I'm now very used to us having our Tuesday tie-over where we play some games and chill out. And not having that felt bonkers. It felt bonkers this week, but I just wasn't feeling good on Tuesday. I could not bring myself to just move. Matt, hi, how are you, my love? Honey, my sunshine soul of a bean, I am delighted to see you. We have also got with us on this fine evening, my darling angel, Monkey Manu. Monkey, how are you, my sweet bean? Vargstein, welcome in, Jerry Jr. Hello, my darling bean. And beans, you may notice that the studio has indeed had a makeover, and this was done as a surprise by my very own dad. So Beaver Baz beavered away in the studio and created this magical space for us. So thank you so much, Dad. I absolutely love it. It's just got that calming vibe that I was craving. Kentai, how are you? Now, Kentai, are you feeling 100% recovered? Have you got past the post-viral part of being ill? I hope you are feeling back to your full strength. Boris, the naughtiest bean of them all. Boris, you have been so incredibly outrageous that I've decided to create your own chair in detention that's called the Boris chair, and the Boris chair is reserved for moments of extreme naughtiness. Any bean can get in the Boris chair, but Boris always goes in the Boris chair, no matter what. Because Boris, you've been that naughty. Boris, I hope you're having a really wonderful week. Io Calcis again with the fire. I know, me and Cand, we're just drawn to each other. Me and an open flame. It's a dangerous time. Also, hello to, sorry, just scrolling through trying to catch up here and I've lost my place. Angie Indy, my angel of music, hi! I hope you're having the most gorgeous week. How are you? Jerry Jr., it's a pleasure to have you here too. And I'm trying to catch up now at the bottom of the chat with the live part. Hello, Regal Peach. It's a pleasure to have you here. Holger to Shell and Y Red, welcome in. And
Peach, you say the wings aren't on. Yes, they are purposefully not on. I wanted them just looking like that because you can read it beautifully. But when they're turned on, because I've gone for such dim candles this evening, it was too bright against the dim candles. So for this evening show, I wanted it to be just candlelight, and then the wings look rather gorgeous, even turned off because they're that beautiful. Boris says, moi? Oops, with a 100-bit cheer. Case and point, Boris. Case and point. Come up here, Boris. Sit in the Boris chair where you belong. Thank you very much. We can all keep an eye on you. Benny Hall says, hi, Venus. How are you? Hope you've warmed up after your ice bath. Oh my God, it was so cold. We weren't actually expecting it to be that cold. We were misled because our inside shower tap, when it's on the coldest setting, doesn't get that cold. But then the hose tap outside gets a lot colder. There's something wrong with our shower one, I think. It doesn't get very cold in the shower anymore. And it definitely used to, but doesn't, as of late, it doesn't. So we thought we were going to not have that cold of an ice bath. Oh boy, was it cold. It was like catch your breath cold. But I felt so good afterwards. You know, it is worth it. You can feel kind of sluggish, and then you get in the ice bath and you're reborn. If any of you don't know what I'm talking about, I posted a video today because a couple of my closest friends have started their own ice bath company, Zenith Serenity, Zenith Serenity, and they're selling super fancy ice baths. Like, this thing is gorgeously made and very big. You can fit 2 people in it, which was me and Rowan tested out today. So it's not sponsored. I just love my friends and I love what they're doing. Their ice baths are really good. And so I made a video for them of me getting in the ice bath, and it was cold. It was cold as heck. Luckily the sun was shining, so that was really nice. And it was like 16 degrees today, so it wasn't a freezing cold day or anything. And tomorrow apparently it's going to be 20 degrees. I don't even know what's going on right now. We are having literally the most blissful weather. It's insane. Who else we've got here? December. Hello, Vaxhelia. It's a pleasure to have you here, Vaxhelia. And we've also got Boris. Thank you for gifting us up to Vaxhelia. Boris, you're already sitting in the naughty seat, in the Boris naughty seat. And now I give you your first slice of cake. Thank you, Boris, so much. And who else have we got here that I've missed? Splattercat, you say, hello, wonderful Miss Lady Venus. I'm recovering from the last week's bads. Finally, I just have to make sure I don't push too hard at work. Yes, take it easy. You say moving 40 bags of salt last night didn't help. Oh my God. But things are better. I'm happy to be here and that I have good news for a change. Splattercat, I'm so glad that you're recovering. Be careful lugging salt around. Salt is heavy. I've got a massive sack of Epsom salts upstairs because it's like you can get a massive, like a big sack, like up to my waist in height of Epsom salts for like 20 quid online, as opposed to buying these little bags you get in the supermarkets that are usually like £7 for literally a tiny little bag that barely does a couple of baths. So I know how heavy salt is. It is heavy. Barbecue dry ribs. How are you, my lovely? It's a pleasure to have you here. And I think I'm caught up. I think I am. Am I? I am. Perfect. Well, beans. Oh no, I haven't even said hello to my TikTokers. Hello, One-Eyed Cat. Hello, Jester. Steve G. Hello, my lovely. Angie, thank you for the roses. Chris, it's a pleasure to have you here. Amidio, welcome in. Dandy D. Hello, Christian and Brett in Jim Jam Hall. It's a pleasure to have you with us today. Gnome Alone and anyone else that I've missed. Good evening. What a pleasure it is to have you here. Shall we begin with... We're going to open the show tonight with Volcano by Damien Rice. Talking of ice baths, let's talk about volcanoes. Just had a gorgeous raid from Liz KTV. Liz KTV are fantastic and I love them so much. How are you? I hope you're having the best day. I hope your stream was magnificent, Beans. Please go and follow Liz KTV. We all love Liz KTV. I'm just about to start the first song of the show, so you arrived just in time. This is Volcano by Damien Rice. Don't throw yourself like that. You'll hurt your knees. I kissed your mouth in bed. That's all I need. Don't build your world around when volcanoes melt you down, and what I am to you is not real, and what I am to you, you do not need, and what I am to you, well, that's not what you mean to me. Just give me miles and miles of mountains, and I'll ask for the sea. Don't throw yourself like that in front of me. Oh, I kissed your mouth and back. That's all you need. Don't drag my love around when volcanoes melt me down, and what I am to you is not real, and what I am to you, you do not need, and what I am to you is not what you mean to me. Just give me miles and miles of mountains, and I'll ask for what I give to you. Well, it's just what I'm going through. This is nothing new. No, just what I really need is what makes me bleed like a new disease. Lord, she's still too young to teach. Volcanoes melt me down. Volcanoes melt me down. I kissed your mouth. I kissed your mouth. You do not need me. I'm just going to pretend I can't see that train. The first song with the stream, that was Volcano by Damien Rice. And this is 9 Crimes by Damien Rice. Now, I don't know if that happened full review, but halfway through that song for me, I lost sound completely. Did you? Did I just go completely muted at one point? Because I lost piano sound and mic sound. It was wild. Leave me out with the waste. This is not what I do. It's the wrong kind of place to be thinking of you. It's the wrong time for somebody new. It's a small crime, and I got no excuse. Is that alright? Yeah. To give my gun away when it's loaded, that alright? Yeah. If you don't shoot it, how am I supposed to hold it? That alright? Yeah.
Leave me out with the waste. This is not what I do. It's the wrong kind of place to be cheating on you. It's the wrong time. She's pulling me through. It's a small crime, and I got no excuse. Is that alright? Yeah. To give my gun away when it's loaded. That alright? Yeah. If you don't shoot it, how am I supposed to hold it? That alright? Yeah. To give my gun away when it's loaded. That alright? Is that alright with you? No.
That was 9 Crimes by Damien Rice. Thanks, Beans. Thank you, everybody. Hello and welcome. If you've just tuned in, Beans, don't you think that I've not seen that train, because I most certainly have. Thank you so much. Firstly, too. Now, Boris, I know you said you're not to blame for this, but look, I think you actually might have been to blame for this. Firstly, thank you too. Now, where does this even begin? Thank you, Kentai, for gifting a sub to Gabby Almeida. Thank you, Kentai. Then Andy for the 100-bit cheer where you said, all aboard the Late Night Express. Thank you, sweet Andy. Thank you, Norex, for your 30th month of resubscribing. Norex, how on earth has it been 30 months? Isn't that wild? Thank you so much. Thank you, Matt M33, for that 100-bit cheer. You say, a train. Imagine someone pouring coal on. Look, Boris. Bless your face. Thank you, Wisey, for your 44th month. What the heck? 44 months and a tier 2 sub. Thank you so much. Thank you, Wisey UK, for your outrageous support for 44 months. That is just wild. Matt, thank you for that 100-bit cheer. Thank you. Keep the gaze for that 100-bit cheer. You say, did someone say something about trains? Oh, okay. Best stoke up the boiler. Tee. Look, everybody. And I'm going to blame Boris for this. All of it. Boris, this is your fault. This is just your fault, okay? You're sitting at the front of the classroom in the Boris chair, and I just feel that you're inspiring carnage. Thank you, Armour Corps, for that 5 gift sub bomb. Bless your face. Thank you so much. Oh, my Lord. Wait, did you do that twice? You bloody did. Oh, you did. No, hang on, wait. It says Armour Corps. I think I'm getting some messed up notifications here. Nope. There we go. Okay, there we go. It's Armour Corps did 5, and then Anonymous Angel did 5. What in the heck in dogs is going on? What the heck? Thank you, Armour Corps, for gifting 5 subs to Lolgath, Miss Marlena Murder, Jimmy Dean, and JS Blitzcage, and Captain Tuga. Thank you so much. And then, oh my God, Boris, no! You can't keep doing this. Boris just did a 500-bit cheer. Holy butts. Okay, everybody, look, this last week has been completely outrageous on Twitch, and all of you need to take a long, hard look at yourselves and say to yourselves, is this who we are? Are we a bean army of uprising beans? Or on the other hand, are we perhaps calm, well-behaved, obedient beans that do not get out of hand and do not get inspired by the naughtiness of Boris? This calm bean option seems very tempting. Thank you, Armour Corps, for that 100-bit cheese. Apologies for being absent for the past month. Life has been crazy. You never have to apologise for that. You say, to make up for my absence, please accept this delivery of coal for the train. Bless you, Armour Corps. Thank you so much for that 100-bit cheer. You are such an angel. Boris says, A, yes, this is who we are, with a 100-bit cheer. Boris, no. No one listen to Boris. Boris is in the naughty chair, and whoever's in the naughty chair shall not be listened to. That's the rule. Anna Fishbane, hello. Sue Chan, it's a pleasure to have you here. Twitch Peter Gaming, thank you so much for that beautiful raid. I hope you had a fabulous stream. What were you gaming today, Twitch Peter? Oh, a sip of water. So I'm fresh off the rocks. I was just climbing outdoors before I came here, and it was crazy out there. All of my friends are both brave and silly. They all climbed up onto a rock that was too high to climb down from, and they were trying to convince me to come up there. But my inner voice of terror said, "Do not climb up there because there's no way down. There is no way down. This is a big standalone boulder. It's about 30 feet high, probably." They were only going halfway up, but it's still it's just very high to jump down from. You climb up, you can't climb down. And they all climbed up there. And I refused because they wanted to take a group photo up there because they had a drone. And I was like, I won't. So I climbed up halfway where I could then jump down to the floor, just like hung off the edge. They all sat up on this ridge really high. And then they got stuck up there. Let me tell you that. Luckily, I was on the floor so I could pile up the mats. But it was exactly as I thought it would be. Dangerous and too high. Anyway, I was quite literally just there right before I came to the studio. So I'm fresh off the rocks and into the studio. What a day. What a beautiful day. Ice baths, rock climbing, dog walking, stream. Oh, that's the holy trinity. Is that 3 things? That might have been 4 things. Armour Corp says, yes, Boris. Is there room on the naughty chair for one more? Oh, no. Oh, no. Armour Corps wants to sit with Boris in the naughty chair. Well, look. Armour Corps, I have to warn you, you do get lots of cake delivered to you when you're on that naughty chair, and you just got to be prepared for that, okay? Now, look, you beautiful biz. Hello to Don't Back Down, double down. Don't back down, double down. Welcome in. That's a great name. It's a fabulous name. Beans, thank you for starting off the stream with a gorgeous train. You are so amazing. Thank you for that. That was outrageous. 15 subs. Thank you, everybody, so much. We're currently on 920 subs. That is so bonkers. I just can't believe that you've all doubled that in a week. It is outrageous. So thank you so much. Okay. 3rd song of the stream. It is going to be an original. I have to admit to you that it is going to be an original. And the original that it's going to be is going to be... It's going to be Undone. Didn't hold you back, but I didn't push you on. I guess I hoped with me's where you'd belong. And I know that it takes 2. Still I wish I'd been the one to tug the knot until we came undone. It wasn't that I didn't want you to succeed. I just guess I put it second to my basic human need. And now you're gonna lose it all, and I could not feel much more of a fool. I know I let you down by begging you to stay. Still you told me you'd have it no other way. I could tell you were torn, still I never saw you sway. You'd have held my hand despite your own decay. Your decay wasn't that I didn't want you to succeed. I just guess I put it second to my basic human need. And now you're gonna lose it all, and I
feel much more of a fool. Still I wish I tried just to put you first, 'cause I could have lied when my heart had burst. But instead I cried for you to quench my thirst for your love, your love. It wasn't that I didn't want you to succeed. I just guess I put it second to my basic human need. And now you're gonna lose it all, and I could not feel much more of a fool. It wasn't that I didn't want you to succeed. I just guess I put it second to my basic human need. Now you're gonna lose it all, and I could not feel much more of a fool.
The first original song of the stream. That one is called Undone, and it is released, so you can listen to that one as many times as you like. Does Signan, thank you for your 23rd month of resubscribing. Thank you, Does Signan, so much for being such a supportive bean. Hello to Armel. It's a pleasure to have you here, Armel. And Yensa, how are you, my love? Thank you, Cole, for your lovely comments. Craig, it's a pleasure to have you here. Craig says, very cool. Thank you, Craig. You're very cool. Right, well, my beautiful beans, what next? The world is our blooming oyster. The stream is our oyster. We can have whatever we want. We can just be rogue. For the fourth song on the stream, I fancy a little bit of... You know what I want? Some Frank Sinatra. That's what I want right now. I want Fly Me to the Moon. Oh, the moon tonight was so gorgeous. Oh my God. A little slither of moon that we could just see shining bright in the sky above the rocks, even before it got dark. It was so lovely. Right, fly me to the moon. Fly me to the moon and let me play among the stars. Let me see what spring is like on Jupiter and Mars. In other words, hold my hand. In other words, baby, kiss me. Fill my heart with song and let me sing forevermore. You are all I long for, all I worship and adore. In other words, please be true. In other words, I love you.
So fill my heart with song and let me sing forevermore. You are all I long for, all I worship and adore. In other words, please be true. In other words, I love you.
Fly Me to the Moon by Frank Sinatra. Now, Boris, I see that you have requested the song that I live learned for you a couple of weeks ago, or a week ago, and let me just remind myself how it goes, because look, I woke up with this in my head. I can't remember it now, but I woke up with this in my head maybe 3 days running. So let's have a little listen momentarily and see if I can remember it, because I haven't listened to it since. What's it called? Listen to Your Heart. Let's jog my memory. Okay, yeah, it's coming back to me. I'm just having a little listen. I don't know if you can hear this. I've turned it down because I think I'll get blocked on TikTok if I play this. Oh, yeah. From the look in your eye. Oh, yeah, okay, it's coming back. The part that I was waking up hearing was the middle eight. Listen to your heart. There's nothing else you can do. Okay. Okay, it's coming back. Let's get this up for Boris, the naughtiest bean. That middle eight, I can't remember it right now. Okay, let's just get this part.
I know there's something in the wake of your smile. I get a notion from the look in your eyes. You've built a love, but that love falls apart. Your little piece of heaven turns to dark. Listen to your heart when he's calling for you. Listen to your heart. Nothing else you can do. I don't know where you're going, and I don't know why, but listen to your heart before you tell him goodbye. Sometimes you wonder if this fight is worthwhile. The precious moments are all lost in the tide. They're swept away, and nothing's what it seems. The feeling of belonging to your dreams. Listen to your heart when he's calling for you. Listen to your heart. Nothing else you can do. I don't know where you're going, and I don't know why. Listen to your heart before you tell him goodbye.
Okay, now I have to listen to the middle eight to remember how this part goes. Oh my goodness, I just remember this middle eight is wild. Where does it begin? I think it's... Oh yeah, okay.
And there are voices mention, but you can't find the words. The scent of magic, the beauty that's been when love was wilder than the wind. Listen to your heart when he's calling for you. Listen to your heart, nothing else you can do. I don't know where you're going, and I don't know why. Listen to your heart before you tell him goodbye.
It is such an 80s song. Immediately, even though I don't know it, it feels like a classic to me. It just feels like a song that I've known my whole life, but I literally don't know it whatsoever. It's so cool. It's just great. Boris, it was such a good live learn because it made so much sense to me as a song. Some songs have just always been around. You know what I mean? It could have just been written yesterday, but certain songs feel like they've always been there. And this one just makes sense to my brain. So Boris, I will continue to learn that so that I can play it through without having to listen to this one. I'm just still needing that I'm still needing that audio reminder. Hello Skyworld, it's a pleasure to have you here. Thank you Skyworld for resubscribing for your 7th month. Thank you also to Boris for the gigantified emote. Thank you so much. Cool, that middle eight I just find fabulous. It's just fabulous. I'm going to play up next Suzanne. I'm playing some songs I don't usually play. Oh, we're going wild tonight. Some Leonard Cohen.
Suzanne takes you down to her place near the river. You can hear the boats go by and you can spend the night beside her. And you know that she's half crazy, but that's why you wanna be there. And she feeds you tea and oranges that come all the way from China. And just when you mean to tell her that you have no love to give her, then she gets you on her wavelength, and she lets the river answer that you've always been her lover. And you want to travel with her, and you want to travel blind, and you know that she will trust you, for you've touched her perfect body with your mind. And Jesus was a sailor when he walked upon the water, and he spent a long time watching from his lonely wooden tower. And when he knows for certain only drowning men can see him, he says, all men will be sailors then, until the sea shall free them. But he himself was broken long before the sky would open. Forsaken, almost human, he sank beneath your wisdom like a stone. And you want to travel with him, and you want to travel blind, and you think maybe you'll trust him, for he's touched your perfect body with his mind. Now Suzanne takes your hand and she leads you to the river. She's wearing rags and feathers from the Salvation Army counter, and the sun pours down like honey on Our Lady of the Harbour, and she shows you where to look amongst the garbage and the flowers. There are heroes in the seaweed, there are children in the morning, they are leaning out for love, and they'll lean that way forever while Suzanne holds the mirror. And you want to travel with her, and you want to travel blind, and you think maybe you'll trust her, for she's touched your perfect body with her mind.
Suzanne by Leonard Cohen. It's just gorgeous, isn't it? It's just a gorgeous song. Thank you so much. Thank you, everybody. Thank you. Thanks, Alex Hunter. Craig Gooley says, what's the song? That was Suzanne by Leonard Cohen. It's a pleasure to have you here. Thank you also to maybe Makati. Thank you so much for your 4th month of resubscribing, and bless your face. The next song coming up for you is going to be also means before I forget, oh my god, next Friday I've got a brand new single coming out. I am releasing officially my cover of One More Light by Linkin Park. That's going to be Friday the 11th of April, so that's next Friday. What the heck? You can now pre-save the single. We're trying to get to 150 pre-saves, I think, and I know that's a big number, but we can do it by the power of beans, right? By the power of beans. The beans are unstoppable. So if you've not pressed pre-save and you don't mind clicking a link, that'd be lovely. Thank you so much. Sailor Moon, it's a pleasure to have you here. Stinky Rotter, Dominic, hello, welcome. And Stinky Rotter says, you look like Sienna Miller. Thank you very much. Bless your face. I don't know who you look like because I can't see you, but I'm sure you look like someone too. Now, I'm going to play for you up next. You know what I really want to play again is that song by... Oh my god, why I can't think of his name. Oh my god, I can't think of the song name nor his name right now. I'm blanking. Jeff Buckley. Lover, You Should Have Come Over. Cool, I had to really go into the brain cave for that one. Let's see how much of this I can do.
Looking out the door, I see the rain fall upon the funeral mourners, parading in a wave of sad relations while their shoes fill up water. Maybe I'm just too young to keep good love from going wrong, but tonight you're on my mind, so you'll never know. No, I'm broken down and hungry for your love, with no way to feed it. Where are you tonight, child? You know how much I need it. Too young to hold on, but much too old to break free and run. Sometimes a man gets carried away when he feels like he should be having his fun, much too blind to see the damage he's done. Sometimes a man just a way to find that really he has no one. So I'll wait for you and I'll burn. Will I ever see your sweet return? How will I learn? Oh, lover, you should have come over. And it's not too late. Lonely is the room, the bed is made, the open window lets the rain in. But in the corner is the only one who dreams he had you with him. My body turns and yearns for sleep that won't ever come. It's never over. My kingdom for a kiss upon her shoulder. It's never over. All my riches for a smile when I slept so soft against her. It's never over. All my blood for the sweetness of her laughter. It's never over. She's the tear that hangs inside my soul forever. Maybe I'm just too young to keep good love from going wrong.
One of the most fabulously complicated songs ever. I love it with all my heart. Love You Should Have Come Over by Jeff Buckley. I wonder if anyone ever called him Jeffrey. Jeffrey Buckley. Right, thank you, Beans. Thanks, everybody. I've got some cravings for some very specific songs tonight. Very specific. And I'm just going to follow those cravings wherever they take me. So I'm just gonna have a good night. We're having a crazy Thursday night. Look, I'm not always even awake at this time. This is wild that I'm here right now just doing a show at 10 o'clock. At 10 o'clock. Colin Mungo, hello. You say really nice. Clap, clap, clap. Thank you so much. Right, we're gonna. We've got so much to do in so little time. How are we gonna do it all, Beans? How are we gonna do it all? This is Ryan Adams, When the Stars Go Blue. Gosh, they've changed all the keys of everything again. Oh no. I'm sure it's like a random key like this. Yeah, I think that's it. I think I freaking remembered.
Dancing where the stars go blue, dancing when the evening fell, dancing with your wooden shoes in a wedding gown, dancing out on 7th Street, dancing through the underground, dancing little marionette. Are you happy now? Where do you go when you're lonely? And where do you go when you're blue? the stars go blue, when the stars go blue, when the stars go blue, the stars go blue. Laughing with your pretty mouth, laughing with your broken eyes, laughing with your lover's tongue in a lullaby. And where do you go when you're lonely? And where do you go when you're blue? And where do you go when you're lonely? I'll follow you. When the stars go blue, when the stars go blue, when the stars go blue, when the stars go blue.
When the Stars Go Blue by Ryan Adams. Such a gorgeous song, oh my god. I just love it. Thank you, thank you. Thank you for the woo in the other room. Thanks everybody. I'm just having a lovely time. I just love a late night show. What can I say? I'm a night owl, although I'm not really a night owl. I'm actually very much, I like to go to bed long before midnight, kind of a lady. But I enjoy an evening at the same time. And also often I don't go to bed till 1, even though I would much prefer to be asleep by 11. Sometimes I'm just awake because there's just so many wonderful, exciting things to be awake for in life, you know? Like I'll be like, oh, I could go to bed, or I could draw a giraffe. I could go to bed, or I could watch 3 seasons of Love is Blind in one night. I could go to bed, or I could just learn to felt something. There are so many things that you could do late at night, and my brain offers me up all these little options right before it's bedtime, and it's like, hey, yeah, you could go to sleep, which is what you really want to do. But how about learning to freaking make candles? You could do that at 12 at night. There's no one stopping you. You're an adult. You don't live with your parents anymore. They're not going to tell you to go to bed. And that kind of freedom is dangerous for me. So anyway, don't know how we got here, but anyway. Honey says I watch every single Venus vlog. I can't wait to put out today's one, because today's one is going to be wild. Today's one is full of adventure. Yesterday's one I absolutely love. Yesterday's one is one of my favourites. It's very naturey, very gardeny, and my mum came over, and oh my god, it's really cute. Yesterday's one will go live tomorrow morning. I decided to post in the morning, so the one from the day before. No, the two from the day before yesterday will always. Oh my god. My brain can't formulate this sentence. The vlog from the day before yesterday will go up, basically, is how it's going to work. So I'm now posting first thing in the morning. It just suits me. It suits me really nicely. Then I have the day to edit the one from the day before, and I can post it the next morning. And by that time, I've started editing the next one. It works really nicely. So anyway, a new vlog will be up probably around 10 tomorrow morning, for those of you that are watching the vlogs. The vlogs. Well, beans. We find ourselves at the crossroads of whether to do an original or a cover, and I'm going to go towards an original. I'm going to play Stop Me. This one is released.
ashes. But now this is war. You throw me down and then you dare call me a friend. Well, just try to stop me now. I'm the one on top. You can try to stop me, but I'm the one on top. "100 miles can feel like 1,000. I pass many towns and I cross many shores, and my heart finds strength with every conquest. And now I don't need rest, my bones are not sore. So throw me down again and see if I'm your friend. And just try to stop me now. I'm the one on top. You can try to stop me now. I'm the one on top. Oh, life's fleeting promise can pass you by, though you might try, still could crash. And I'm not sure I'd want to be the one still standing alone in the aftermath. So throw me down again and see if I'm your friend. And just try to stop me now. I'm the one on top. Oh, I dare you to stop me now. I'm the one on top. Oh, you think you can stop me? I'll come out on top.
An original of mine called Stop Me. That one is released, so you can listen to that one as many times as you like. You can also watch the full music video for that one on YouTube if you want to. Thank you for all your lovely comments. Thank you to all of you pressing follow. Thank you for all the kind gifts. Thank you for everything. Splattercat says, "Oh, Venus, I'm at 1,128 listens of Survive. Lower than my normal this far removed from a release, but I went with more playlist listens than on repeat. You are such an angel. I hope that's okay. I didn't want Spotify to mistake me for automated. I'm not sure. Oh, hang on, I've lost it. I'm not sure if that's a thing, but still, 1,128. That is absolutely phenomenal. Splattercat, you are just so incredible. Thank you so much. Thank you for supporting me in such a hardcore way on Spotify, and it helps so much. Anyone playing through any of my stuff on Spotify really helps me with playlisting, because they want to see that you're being listened to. And as an independent artist, that's the hardest thing to do, is break into Spotify. Catnip, thank you for your 38th month of resubscribing. Thank you so much. Hello, Eric the Ascendant and Strictly Limited. It's a pleasure to have you here. Now, I'm going to play for you up next. Oh, Designan, thank you so much. Thank you, Designan, for gifting 5 subs to our beautiful beans. Those lucky beans are the following. Alaho, Mountjaw, Alista, Husky, Yokami Wolf, and Tonecaster. Thank you so much, Designan, you total sweetheart. Do let me know, Designan, if there's a particular song you want to hear. You do get a priority request for a gift sub bomb like that, so thank you so much. much. I'm going to play for you, gosh, I can't remember what I just had lined up in my brain. What was in my brain, Beans? Do you know what was in my brain? Did you see inside my brain? Probably not. This is The Seed by Aurora. Just like the seed, I don't know where to go. Through dirt and shadow I grow. I'm reaching light through the struggle. And just like the seed, I am chasing the wonder. I unravel myself. All in slow motion. You cannot eat money, oh no. You cannot eat money, oh no. When the last tree is fallen and the rivers are poisoned, you cannot eat money, oh no. Suffocate me so my tears can be rain. I will water the ground where I stand so the flowers can grow back again. 'Cause just like the seed, everything wants to live. We are burning our fingers, but we learn to forgive. You cannot eat money, oh no. You cannot eat money, oh no. When the last tree is fallen and the rivers are poisoned, you cannot eat money, oh no. You cannot eat money, oh no. You cannot eat money, oh no. When the last tree is fallen and the rivers are poisoned, you cannot eat money, oh no. Just like the seed, I don't know where to go. Through dirt and shadow I grow. I'm reaching light through the struggle. The Seed by Aurora. I love that song. It's just gorgeous. It's just ethereal tastiness. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you so much. Look at this lighting. Look at this lighting. It's so gorgeous. Candlelight, soft flowers, pearly wallpaper. Oh, this is a colour palette and a half. This looks like a fancy cake. Just this whole thing. Fancy cake. Infrared. You say hi, Venus. It's about 2:10, right? Right? It's about 2:10 p.m. PDT and I just got off work just in time to see you, and I'm feeling champion vibes already. Well, look, perhaps I shall play it. Maybe it's time for champion. I'm also going to play for De Sicknen Shutter Speed. I'll play Shutter Speed and then champion. 2 originals in a row coming up. Oh, Designan, thank you. Just out of sight, down at the end of the garden, you hide your bike. I find an excuse to be pardoned. No time for shoes. Feeling the damp of the dew against my skin. I will ride upon your handlebars and feel as though the world is ours, created for this moment in existence. Underneath 1,000 eyes of ever watchful fireflies that light our path into the distance. And when the town is fast asleep, we'll lay together in the street, our hearts now beating with persistence. Said the shutter speed slow. Turn me into a ghost. Focus on the stars. 3, 2, 1, the pictures are forever and ever, and oh, I'll go to bed 10 minutes before my alarm, eyes heavy as lead, but your name is written on my arm, surrounded by stars, tracing the lines of the ink upon my skin. I will ride upon your handlebars and feel as though the world is ours, created for this moment in existence. Underneath 1,000 eyes of ever watchful fireflies that light our path into the distance. And when the town is fast asleep, we'll lay together in the street, our hearts now beating with persistence. Said the shutter speed slow. Turn me into a ghost. Focus on the stars. 3, 2, 1, the picture's ours, forever and ever. For Designan, that was an original of mine called Shutter Speed. I was actually in the Shutter Speed field yesterday, the field where I filmed Shutter Speed with all the buttercups and flowers. In fact, you'll see it in my vlog that comes out tomorrow. We went for a walk through that field, but right now the flowers aren't out yet. It just looks like a green field. It's crazy. The transformation in that field is wild. It just becomes this sea of massive daisies, like big giant daisies and buttercups. It is one of the most magical fields ever. If you want to see the music video that I'm talking about, just type in Venus Shutter Speed and you'll see the music video where I'm in this outrageous, like just a sea of flowers. And then the vlog that comes out tomorrow, I'm in that field that I filmed that music video in, because it's just gorgeous. In about a month's time or 2 months' time, it's going to be wildly gorgeous. Matthew, oh my God, hi! Oh, it's so lovely to see you. I have not streamed at this time, Matthew, for such a long time. This feels like the good old days where I used to go live at 9 o'clock. Matthew K. Hafey is an absolutely outstanding musician. Beans, you probably all know Matthew already, but if you are not already following Matthew, please make sure to go and give Matthew a follow right this very moment. Matthew, thank you for that beautiful raid. I hope you had a fabulous stream. It is a pleasure to see you, and I'll play you a song to welcome you all in. In fact, I shall play you the song that I am releasing as a single next week. I am releasing a cover of One More Light by Linkin Park. Next Friday the 11th of April, this is coming out. Should have stayed, were there signs I ignored? Can I help you not to hurt anymore? We saw brilliance when the world was asleep. There are things we can have but can't keep. They say, who cares if one more light goes out in the sky of a million stars? It flickers, flickers. Who cares when someone's time runs out? If a moment is all we are, or quicker, quicker. Who cares if one more light goes out? Well, I do. The reminders pull the floor from your feet. One more chair than you need. Oh, and you're angry, and you should be. It's not fair. Just 'cause you can't see it doesn't mean it isn't there. If they say, who cares if one more light goes out in the sky of a million stars? It flickers, flickers. Who cares when someone's time runs out? If a moment is all we are, or quicker, quicker. Who cares if one more light goes out? Well, I do. One more light goes out in the sky of a million stars. It flickers, flickers. Who cares if someone's time runs out? If a moment is all we are, or quicker, quicker. Who cares if one more light goes out? Well, I do. Well, I do. One More Light by Linkin Park. I'm releasing that one next Friday. It's officially coming out. You can now pre-save it to your playlist if you so desire within your souls. Thank you again to Matthew K. Hafey for that beautiful raid. What a pleasure it is to have you and your gorgeous audience here. Welcome in, everybody. I hope you're all having the most fabulous day. If you've not met me before, my name is Venus and I'm a singer-songwriter from the UK, playing to you a mixture of original songs and covers here on my streams many times a week. But our schedule at the moment is Thursdays at 9 p.m. and Saturdays and Sundays at 4 p.m. for the music streams. And then I also do a gaming stream on a Tuesday night, 7 p.m. BST. Now, I'm going to play for you up next. Oh, I was going to play you Champion, wasn't I? That's what I was going to do. It was time to get majorly epic. This is an original of mine. I'm going to play this to you with the full production. Here we go. This is Champion. You jump, the further you'll fall down. Don't you know the nature of gravity's to bring you to the ground? To bring you to the ground. So sharply you inhale as you feel your stomach drop. Don't you know that once you're free falling, you're not gonna stop? You're not gonna stop. So choose your champion and make sure they're ready to conquer what tomorrow brings, and hope that with their courage they were built to fight, not born to die, and they're strong enough to win better. They'll survive the night, hear their mothers cry as they pray on bent knee in the chapel. The longer that you wait, the more time that you waste. Don't you know existence is fleeting, momentary grace? Momentary grace. So spit the blood and run and stand your ground of faith. Every mortal fear that has gripped you and made you feel unsafe. Made you feel safe. So choose your champion and make sure they're ready to conquer what tomorrow brings, and hope that with their courage they were built to fight, not born to die, and they're strong enough to win better. Let them be alright, hear their mothers cry as they pray on bent knee in the chapel. Cause we're built to fight,
We'll survive the night. This is our war cry. We will find a way to win better. 'Cause we're built to fight, not born to die. Bang the drum and sharpen up the metal. We'll survive the night. This is our war cry. We will find a way to win the battle.
For the last song of the stream, that was an original of mine called Witness. Nope, that's not. This is Witness that you're hearing now. That was called Champion, and it is released, as is Witness. Both of them are original songs. Thank you, my beautiful beans, for such a fabulous re-entry into the evening stream vibe. So look, same place next week, same time next week. What do you say? Thursdays are now going to be 9 p.m, just for the foreseeable. But of course, I'm going to be back with you Saturday and Sunday for the next instalment of the weekend streams. That'll be music streams this Saturday, Sunday, 4 p.m. BST. And then Tuesday we'll be doing gaming stream, 7 p.m. Not sure what we're going to game on Tuesday. I just don't know. And I was thinking maybe a different game, but I don't know. And so the cycle continues. Beans, I love you all so much. This has just been the best. It has been the best. Thank you so much for lighting up my life, as you always do. Thank you to my incredible team of mods for taking such flawless care of me and all of the beans. We're going to go do a glorious raid now, and this evening we are going to go and take all you beautiful beans over to, oh my god, autopilot. You see, I never get to raid autopilot anymore because we're never alive at the same time. Hi, Dad. Carlo, thank you. Oh my god, I can see that now. Carlo, thank you so much for the huge amount of giving on TikTok, and bless your face. Thank you to all of you that have pressed follow, and I look forward to seeing you all again the day after tomorrow for the next music stream. But of course, if you want to have more content in between, follow me on Instagram, TikTok and YouTube. If you want to watch the vlogs, I post daily vlogs as of the last 2 weeks on YouTube. So Beans, I love you so much, but it's time for me to say I will see you all on Saturday and Sunday. Until then, over.